I cussed at a lady at the park. I took my little sister Maya to the park near our house because her dad bought her this pink bike with streamers, and she wouldn't stop yapping about it all morning. When we got there, this woman was sitting on a bench with her 3 kids, 2 boys around 6 and 8, and a daughter who looked about 10. I smiled and waved to be polite. She barely nodded. Maya rode around for 15 minutes, then got scared and wanted the swings instead. I parked her bike against the fence and pushed her. My uncle drove past and stopped to say hi since he lives 2 blocks over. I turned my head for literally 30 seconds. When I looked back, Maya was crying, and the 2 boys were riding her bike in circles. One was standing on the seat. I walked over and said, "Hey, can you guys use your own bikes?" They had 3 bikes right there. They straight up ignored me. I went to the mom. I said, "Excuse me, can you tell your sons to get off my sister's bike?" She didn't look up from her phone. She goes, "My kids are having fun, and yours isn't using it, so I don't see the problem." I stayed calm. I said, "It's her bike and your kids have their own." She finally looked at me with this annoyed face and got this nasty smile. She said, "Well, maybe if you weren't so busy getting girls pregnant, you'd be watching your daughter better." I'm 14. Maya's my half-sister. My whole face got hot. I said, "She's my sister, and maybe your kids wouldn't act like this if you actually parented them." She stood up fast. She goes, "How dare you talk to me like that, you little punk?" People started looking. I completely lost it. I said, "Lady, I tried being polite, but you're being a total bitch. So either tell your kids to get off the bike or I'm taking it myself." She yelled at her kids to get in the car. The boys ran over. Her daughter didn't move. She just stared at her mom. The mom snapped, "Ashley, let's go." The girl shook her head and said no. The mom walked toward her fast. She said, "We're leaving right now." The girl backed up with tears in her eyes and said, "You stole that lady's sunglasses last week. You put them in your purse." The mom grabbed her arm, but the girl yanked away. She said, "And you took that kid's soccer ball and made me lie about it. And you took someone's wallet and made me distract them." Another mom walked over. She said, "What sunglasses?" The girl pointed and said, "Yours, the black ones. She has them in her car." 4 other parents came over. One dad said, "You've been stealing." The entitled mom started yelling that her daughter was lying, and I put her up to it. The girl was dead ass crying now. She said, "I'm not lying, I can't do this anymore." She looked at everyone and said, "Mom makes me and my brothers distract people while she steals their stuff." The sunglasses mom pulled out her phone. The entitled mom grabbed her sons and ran toward the parking lot. Her daughter stayed behind, sobbing. The sunglasses mom ran after her and blocked her car. 2 other parents followed. The entitled mom got in and started the engine anyway. The sunglasses mom had to jump back, but a cop car pulled in, blocking the exit. My uncle had called them from down the street. The cop walked over. The entitled mom rolled down her window, acting all sweet, saying her daughter was lying for attention. The daughter ran to the cop crying and told him everything. The sunglasses mom showed him pictures on her iPhone of her missing sunglasses with the date. He asked to search the car. She said no. He said he had probable cause. She started screaming about her rights. He called backup. 2 more cops showed up. They searched while she stood there with crossed arms. They found a gym bag in the trunk full of stuff. Sunglasses, phones, a wallet with someone's ID still in it, toys, a Bluetooth speaker. One dad recognized his daughter's scooter. He thought she'd lost it 2 weeks ago at this same park. They arrested her right there, handcuffed her. Her sons were crying. Her daughter sat on the curb with her face in her hands. A female officer sat with her and made a call. A man showed up 20 minutes later. The kids ran to him, their dad. He looked at his ex-wife in the cop car and shook his head. He didn't say anything to her, just took the kids and left. I grabbed Maya and her bike. She asked why the lady was in trouble. I said because she took things that weren't hers. Maya said that's why you're not supposed to take stuff. I said, "Yeah, exactly." My mom was low-key mad I didn't come home sooner, but when I explained everything, she just hugged me. She said I did the right thing standing up for Maya. The next day, the sunglasses mom found my mom on Facebook through our neighborhood group. She messaged saying thank you and that she got her stuff back. The daughter told the cops her mom had been doing this at different parks for months. Always small stuff nobody would notice right away.